Plaintiff Samira Clements was best friends with the defendant, but she claims the defendant can be crazy. Samira says after the defendant caught her boyfriend cheating, she not only assaulted the other woman, but she also assaulted her boyfriend and vandalized his car. Samira is suing for the cost of a vacation. Defendant Mathis Church admits that she can go overboard at times, but insists Samira can too. Mathis claims Samira once assaulted her neighbor over a parking spot, and she's so possessive that she didn't want Mathis to have any other friends. Mathis insists the vacation was a gift, and therefore she doesn't owe.
Start with you.
This is my best friend since 2009. Well, first let me say that I love you and I love your show.
Thank you.
Is Amir here?
My son Amir. No, not today.
Okay.
But if you'll leave your information with the producer,
I definitely will.
Along with a picture, you may get an interview. He's a very popular young man. You've seen him too?
No, she's gonna really have problems.
Okay.
No, I don't want your son.
Yeah, don't you let her see him. The line
I never
will be
even seen him. I don't want him.
Okay, well, you'll be asking for an interview too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, she been my best friend. Oh, you gonna tell him? Mm-hmm. Okay. She been my best friend since 2009. We did everything together, but Mathis has a really bad temper. Like, she's the craziest person that I know. And just recently in March, she found out her boyfriend was cheating on her. And she went to his house. She beat him up. She beat the girl up. She busted the windows out of his car. And she sliced his tires. And this isn't the first incident this happened.
Of the girl?
Huh?
Did all this to the girl?
No, she beat up the girl, but she did that to his stuff.
All right, well, it's all right to do it to his stuff, but why you beat up the girl?
I didn't beat her up. I just gave her
It's not all right to do it to his stuff.
Like,
My point is, no.
It's not all right,
but you should get with him.
Right, I did get with him. Like, I
argue and
like,
fuss at him.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's why he got most of it. But he had to know.
Go ahead.
Another time, we were at our friend's house, and the little girl from down the street, she came over, and we was just having girl talk, and we was just talking, and somehow her other ex-boyfriend, we got on his name came up or whatever, and she found out that girl was messing with her boyfriend. So we went up to his job to check him, and she started embarrassing him and yelling, "I bought you those shoes." And she was like, "You a bum." And all this crazy stuff. Then she tried to go outside and take his license plate off of his car.
It's crazy she with me with all my crazy stories.
Because I got your back.
Is that
my
true?
Gosh.
All this true?
Most, nigga, it's true. I'm not gonna lie, it is true. But that's when I was younger and I didn't.
I'm
happened
sure
in
you
March.
know what they call young ladies who behave like that in relationships.
Yes.
Psycho.
But I learned my lesson, and I learned that's not the way to go. You gotta just leave people alone when it's bad.
But you do admit you've exhibited psycho behavior.
Yes, I have. I took things a little bit overboard, but.
All right.
No.
Well, Amir would never cheat.
I know he won't.
Yeah, I'm telling you. She said, I know he won't if it got me. Now, seriously, he's had 2 long-term relationships, both of them. One time he got in an issue with one of them, and I'm like, son, you're too young to be exclusive with a young lady. You should go ahead and play the field. He said, well, no, that's not what I want to do.
Right.
He said, I want to be honest, and I'm just going to tell her such and such and such. I said, she's not being honest with you. He said, well, I'm honest. So that's why he's a good young man. He's a good catch.
I am too.
That's right. I am too. That's right. I like that about you.
When you hear my story.
You paying for vacations on
Yes,
your
I
friends' behalf? You are.
Keisha has a really bad temper. Like, she's the craziest person that I know. And just recently in March, she found out her boyfriend was cheating on her. And she went to his house. She beat him up. She beat the girl up. She busted the windows out of his car. And she sliced his tires.
Defendant Mathis Church is being sued by her former friend, who claims Mathis assaulted her boyfriend and vandalized his car after she caught him cheating.
Tell me what happened here.
About the vacation?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Unless you want to tell me more.
I got a lot of stories I want you to hear.
Go ahead.
She just don't beat up her boyfriends. She beat up her sister before. It was on her daughter's birthday. We was on our way to Chuck E. Cheese. I was already at Chuck E. Cheese waiting for her. Her sister yelled at her daughter and she went off. She beat her sister up. When she got to Chuck E. Cheese, she was like 30 minutes late. I'm like, where you been? She was like, nothing. I just had to beat my sister up real quick. I'm like, why? She was like, she was yelling at my daughter.
All right, so you don't do it anymore? No. You're on medicine?
I wouldn't say I'm on medicine,
No,
but
shit,
I did get
that
the
ain't
help
just regular
that
crazy.
I needed. I did get some counseling,
All right,
anger
good.
management.
Good.
I did
All
take those steps because I can, admit when I'm kind of crazy. Some people can't admit that, but I can admit when I can be kind of crazy.
And I'm joking around and playing, but I'm thank God you did that because
Thank you.
some intervention sounds like it was necessary.
It was definitely necessary.
All right, I'm glad to hear you're a very smart young lady.
Thank you.
To do that.
Thank you.
You want to tell me anything about the plaintiff before we get
course.
into the vacation she's suing about?
Of course. Samira, I met her through Jay.
My name is Samira, and you know that.
Oh, my bad. Samira.
All right, go ahead.
Me and Samira is more of the fighters. Like,
Go
I'm not
ahead.
the only crazy one. Like, her attitude is like out this world. She thinks she's like the center of attention. Everything has to be about Samira. If it's not her way, it's the highway. Like, she stood up here and walked out of a job because she couldn't get a day off. She stood up here and beat up her neighbor over a parking spot. Like, her and her neighbor in her apartment got into a physical altercation about a parking spot. So if I'm crazy, she's crazy too. She keeps a knife in her car and always threatens me. And like, I remember this, like, no, seriously, like this one day I got in her car, we used to go work out all the time. And she told me, like, she turned on this Nicki Minaj music. It was like this scary song. She's like, I didn't take my medication today. Pulled out her knife and was like, you better be on your best behavior. Like, she's crazy. Like, she threatens me with this knife.
She's
She keeps it in
medicine
her car.
crazy, not just
Yes.
crazy.
No, she's crazy. Like, she's talking about me and my actions.
Did you do that?
Of
Pull out
course
a
not.
knife in the car?
Of course
Because
not.
of Nicki Minaj's song?
Oh
Of
my
course not.
God.
And I personally, I like Rihanna or Beyonce, so.
Can we go in her car right now? Can we go
I
to your
went to all
phone?
3 of their concerts, and Miss Lady B is the top. She's the queen, Queen B.
But she is a very...
Rihanna and Nicki Minaj, they right there together.
Yeah, but she's
What-
very possessive of her friends. Like, I can't have other friends. Like, she would get mad at me. Like, I remember, like, I told her about, like, my friend. She'd get mad at me and won't talk to me. And, like, she just, like, really, like, if it's not her way, it's the house.
All right, let's get to the
Thank
vacation.
you. In March 2016, I saw a Groupon for a trip to the Bahamas. And I'm like, hey, it's the trip to the Bahamas, $399 plus tax. Do you want to go? She's like, yeah, I want to go. I don't have the money right now. And I'm like, okay, that's okay. I'll put it on my card. I have the evidence here.
Okay.
And I have the text messages here with her saying she's going to pay me back. And we went on a trip. We had a great time, but she still hasn't paid me yet.
All right, yeah. You can afford this, and you're this prudent with your money, you don't need to be with Amir. Amir live week to week. Come to me every other week.
That's
for
okay.
some
We can
money.
build together.
Y'all
I
will work
understand.
together. You
We
gonna
can build
manage the
together.
money?
Uh-huh.
All right, if you manage the money, y'all will work out. That boy broke every 2 weeks and work every day. All right. What do you say to this man?
Yes, I did. Like, at the beginning, she did say that I was going to pay her back. But after that, I had ended up losing my job at the beginning of June. And I told her I wasn't going to have the money to pay her back. So she was like, okay, can you still go on the trip? I was like, I'm not going to have any money to go out there. Like, I don't have a job. Like, I'm not going to be able to. She's like, but I still want to go on the trip. I said, okay, but I'm not going to have the money to pay you back. She's like, it's okay. We got out there. Like, it was kind of fun. Like, it could have been better. Like, I don't know why her attitude was so bad when we got out there. The last night, like, she didn't even talk to me, like, the last night of the trip. So it was, like, the last day of the trip, like, we had, like, some drinks and we talked or whatever, and we had, like, a heart-to-heart. She said she doesn't remember. I guess she was, like, drunk or whatever. She doesn't remember this conversation, but she told me it was a gift for my baby shower that she
You know I ain't say it was no gift.
No,
Judge
she
Mathis,
did. She said
am I
it was a
Oprah?
gift.
You get a vacation, you get a vacation, you get a vacation.
Then you didn't say you
no.
was going to take care of his son. You
I didn't say I was
Oprah.
gonna take care of
She
him.
didn't
I
say
said
She
we
said she
were
would
together.
manage the
Oh,
money.
she'll manage.
Manage the money.
Or, like, take care.
Go ahead. We just having fun. I'm
I
going to
know.
call him as soon as we leave. Tell him he got 2 ladies and myself in here fighting over him.
I'm not fighting over him. Don't say ladies. It's just one that want him. But I
You
don't
owe this
want
money
them.
or not? Because you
No,
need
it
Amir
was
if
a
you owe
gift.
this
She
money.
told me.
Now,
No,
but
I
Amir can
don't.
pay this $400. He got
No,
that.
I don't owe it. She said it was a gift.
Where's the
She don't
proof that it was a
remember. She
gift?
don't remember.
Defendant Mykesha Church is being sued by her former friend. who claims Mykesha assaulted her boyfriend and vandalized his car after she caught him cheating.
You gave me some evidence. Am I to see something on here indicating it's a...
If you look on page 2.
Okay, good morning, honey. This is Defendant. It's a go. Whatever date in July, I can go. I have your 175 now, or do you want it all at the same time? I don't play with people's coins. This is you.
Exactly.
I want you to know I would never do that, boo. And you still going to your sister's party? I want to go. and where's the bar at? But you know I can't afford a drink. Is Amir Mathis going to be there?
So that wasn't me saying that.
I
don't
hear
know.
he has plenty money. Ma'am, you acknowledge on her.
That was before I lost my job, though.
No.
It was before I lost it.
Did she agree? Did she agree to let you off?
Yes, she did.
Show me that evidence.
I don't have it.
Did you agree to let her off?
No.
Yeah.
She don't remember.
It was never a gift.
All right, 439 is your judgment. Have a good day.
Thank you. Don't forget to tell Amir.